So today we are going to cook some items from the garden, and I have my friend Devina, who I'm going to allow to introduce herself. But today we actually went out to the garden to harvest some items, and she's going to prepare a dish from her culture in her native country, and I think that she's going to be able to elaborate on what she's going to prepare for us using some ingredients from the garden. So without further ado, let me introduce Devina.
Hi everyone.
Yes.
Hi. My name is Devina and I'm originally from Indonesia. Came to the US in 2012. Came to know Ashley 2 years ago.
Was it 2? 3? I don't know. 2?
2018.
Yeah,
2018 when I started my grad school in UNC. So yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you are going to prepare for us and kind of elaborate on what this meal means to you, just a bit.
So what I'm going to cook right now is called Sayur Lodeh.
What was that?
Sayur Lodeh.
Sayur Lodeh.
Yeah.
I did it? Okay, alright.
So it's basically an Indonesian coconut stew. It comes from Java, or the island of Java, which is like where I'm from. And then in Java, there's a bunch of cities. And then, so Sayur Lodeh comes from Java, but people goes everywhere. So every island, every city has like their own twist to it. And then what I'm used to is the one that has a white broth color. So sometimes you will find it with orange broth. This will be the white broth.
And the orange is because of the turmeric, right?
Yeah,
Or the,
turmeric, chili.
So let me ask you this, because you know, one thing that we want to focus on with the series is, you know, really the food access to culturally appropriate foods. I love food. It's very important, not just to me personally, but to my culture. Honestly, food is significant for everyone because we need this to survive. Tell us your connection to food. Like, what does food mean to you?
So I love food. I love to eat a lot.
Me too. Me too.
And then growing up, so my house, it's in like a housing complex. So my house is actually near a small village. So every morning, my grandma used to, when she was alive, my grandma would go to the market, and then people would just like sell things like literally on the ground usually, or there would be like and then the alternative to that is actually people who ride motorbikes and then will have like this big basket behind them, like on the motorbikes, and then with all the fresh produce of the day and the fish and chicken. So like growing up, like I'm used to that, and then when I come here, everything is like so big.
Yeah, I know. That's a whole nother story for itself.
But yeah, when Ashley started gardening and then she bring like all her garden produce to the lab, I'm like, Ashley,
sharing is caring, Devina. Sharing is caring.
this is different.
Yeah.
Like it tastes really fresh.
It's fresh. It's organic. It's made with love. So on that note, we're going to make this dish with love, and you're going to show us exactly how to make, what is it called again?
Sayur Lodeh.
Sayur Lodeh. Devina, what are you doing with the tempeh?
So it will be our source of protein in this stew. And then, fun fact, people here see tempeh as like a fancy hipster food in the US. But in Indonesia, it's actually a very common food, and then it's very, very cheap, and then it's one of like staple food that we have. And right now, because I feel like people in the US, they just fry tempeh, but then so this can be another way of like how to process your tempeh.
So can you tell us exactly what is tempeh?
Yeah, so it has the soybean, and then it has fungi basically, and then some yeast as well. And then in Indonesia, they will mix all that, wrap it into a banana leaf, and then you leave it for like a few weeks until all the fungi basically become these white things over here.
And so
It's like
when
a-
people hear about fungi, they actually are like, oh my God, no. Can you explain to us that, is this a toxic thing? Is this something that they need to be concerned about, and why?
No, it's just like fermentation. So
Very
in Korea, you have kimchi, and then in here you also do pickles. So
Yeah.
it's like a fermentation food.
Got it.
Basically.
Awesome. Tempeh, y'all. Tempeh.
Oh my God, Ashley, you should put some bloopers as well. It might be fun.
What is it?
You should put bloopers.
I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm capturing this every day because it needs to be captured. People need to know the truth to begin. These are long beans. And can you explain to us why they're called long beans? Besides the obvious reason.
What else? Is that another reason?
So we've got this shrimp here, and you said just kind of like sear it just a bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Smells pretty tasty already.
Smells good, huh?
It does. I've washed my hands, everyone, several times. So here we've got some dried shrimp frying or lightly toasting in a pan. And Devina is preparing some zucchini.
Zucchini cutting.
So you're chopping these things up for, this is gonna go inside of the stew. Great.
Like bite size, so it's easy to eat.
So does do your parents make this or anything like that? Or do you have family members that make it?
So my grandma is usually cook of the house. My dad also cook.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
then usually, I think my first introduction to this dish is from my grandma and her family.
That's cool.
And then if you go to like a restaurant, Indonesian restaurant, that's also like something very common that you will find on the menu.
I think this is good. Cut that off.
And the thing with like this too is you can put literally whatever you want.
Oh, that's cool. That's
So-
my kind of thing. It's like a saute.
Yeah. So like whatever you have in the fridge, you can put it in as long as you have like the paste to make it.
So what is this here?
It's called galangal.
Galangal?
Galangal. I hope I don't butcher that. But people think it's the same as ginger, but it's not, because ginger has like the spicy hot taste, like aftertaste, but this one doesn't. So we are actually going to use both galangal
And ginger. And because I'm a curious little cat, I want to try this galangal. Can I take a little piece? Is it spicy? It does have some spicy to it. Wow. That's rich. This would be great in a tonic. It's like, it's like, how do, it doesn't taste like ginger. I think ginger is
No.
sweeter. Can I taste some ginger with it?
Yeah.
not sweeter. It's different. This one's definitely, it's got a kick, a spicy kick. All right, so what are we making now, Devina?
This is for the paste.
Mm-hmm.
So it has the chopped onion, and then the galangal, the nutmeg, garlic, ginger. And then this is ground coriander. And I'm just going to eyeball it.
Okay.
And then we are also putting the shrimp that Ashley has toasted.
And what are you going to do with that?
Blend it all up, and then it should become a paste. And that will be the paste, the base. The paste for the base. For our soup.
How long does this need to fry for?
5 minutes until it smells good.
Okay, got it. Devina, can you explain to us why we moved this into a pan or a pot?
Because we are making a stew. And then we can't put the stew on a pan.
Personal spoon. Uh-oh. I can't. Let me see. That is... What was that little dance you did? What is this?
So this is called gula jawa. So the literal meaning is red sugar.
Gula jara.
Gula jawa.
Gula jawa.
Yes. So Javanese sugar. But if you can't find it,
This looks amazing.
If you can't find it, you can use like brown sugar or like palm sugar as well. Actually, you want to taste?
Sure, of course. I just take this little piece right here.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. Mmm. Yeah, it tastes like a maple-ish, caramel, brown sugar-ish.
Like molas.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe I should try to taste another piece to see.
Bigger
Just gonna see how this goes. Mmm. Yeah, this is good. This is going into the stew now. Yummy.
And then we can add more if you want to. After we taste them.
Around here with my handy dandy spoon. Taster sous chef spoon. Get in there. There you go. This is.
You like it?
Oh God. I'm trying not to like humiliate myself by licking the spoon, you know? Like I want to be like a little mouse and like. All right, what's this, Devina?
So we have squash from the garden. We have zucchini. Okay, I don't want to like spill this everywhere.
Squash, zucchini.
And we have some eggplant.
And this is a Thai eggplant. Great. We've got some long beans, tempeh.
Why is it called long beans?
It's called long beans because it's long, right?
And then and then the tempeh also there. So basically just put in everything that takes a while to cook first.
Yummy. So we've added the tomatoes and what else?
Peas. Some snap peas from the garden too.
Look at this mixture. My gosh. And it's done. Ooh, yummy. Oh my word. Yummy. All right, what do we got here?
So we can eat this over rice, but today I have here some ketupat, and it's basically just sticky rice, Indonesian sticky rice, and traditionally they cook it inside like a banana leaf, so you have like all this banana leaf flavor.
Got it.
But this one is the American version, so
Got it.
let's just make do with it.
Because it's not readily available
Yes.
here? Got it.
Yep.
Look at this food.
Yes. Dump it
Yummy.
all in. Then some more soup.
Yeah, soupy stuff. So now we're getting ready to try the foods. All right, this is a cracker that we eat with this.
This cracker is called mlio.
What is it?
M-L-I.
Mlio?
M-L-I.
Mlio.
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 N-J-O.
Mlio.
Yeah.
I knew it! Mlio.
Mlio.
But you're not saying Joe, like me.
It's mlio.
Mlio.
The Joe.
Mlio. I've got to hear you say it. Repeat it that way. I need to eat it with the cracker.
With the cracker.
So do I like dip it?
So you eat it.
Eat the cracker?
And then eat the crackers. Eat
All
the
right.
crackers after.
Okay, all right. Here it goes, here it goes, here it goes. This is so good. Oh, Devina. This is so good. I see you got some slurping action going on. I need to slurp it. I'm not used to slurping things like this, you know? Yummy.
That's good.
That tempeh.
Right. So you can put tempeh in your stew, not just fry them.
The squash, it's perfect. It's like all of the flavors, like you can still taste the vegetables, you can still taste the squash. The squash isn't too soft, so you've got like the soft inside and then like this.
So crunchy.
Yeah, kind of. It's not too crunchy, but it's like everything just maintains its flavor, you know? Way to go. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Devina, thank you so much for taking this time to be with us and to teach us how to make Sayur Lodeh. This is amazing, and I hope that it encourages people to, branch out, explore foods and flavors, and connect with one another, because love happens here and unity happens here, and just we come together over a passion for food, a passion for plants and growing things and growing our friendship. So thank you, Devina.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yes.
When you call me and then, Devina, do you want to cook? I'm like, yes.
Absolutely. So we're gonna continue boogieing down and eating this food, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to send them in my direct messages or comment under this video. And of course, Devina, if you want to ask her some questions as well, I'm sure she will be pleased to answer those questions for you guys. Thank you for watching.